Growing up, I did not see myself reflected in many books that I read. You know, I loved reading Ramona the Pest, and I loved reading books by Judy Blume. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was one of my favorites, but I never saw myself reflected in the characters, and I definitely never saw my family reflected in the characters' families on the page. I thought that's just how books were written, you know, and from Shakespeare to Cry the Beloved Country, you know, it was like assigned work in school. I did it, I tried to do it well, and I didn't really think too much about it. But then in college, my freshman year at Connecticut College, my professor, Dean Amirati, who's amazing, she assigned The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. And mind you, I'm 18 years old at this point, and I had never read work by a Latina author. When she assigned that book, I was surprised, A, that it was short, and B, that it had a Latino name on it. And so I'm like, what's this about? And I just will always remember that feeling of being on campus in this new experience and picking up this book and my highlighter and going in to read it, to write a paper on it, but kind of putting down the highlighter, putting down my index cards, curling up on one of those comfy chairs on campus and really being transported. And I remember getting so emotional because I couldn't believe I was seeing Spanish on the page. She has Spanish all over these pages and these images of women sitting their sadness on an elbow. She would write about families that looked like mine, that sounded like mine. The father was so strict like mine. I just felt transported and plugged in a way that had not happened up until then. And I'm so glad that it happened during this pivotal time in my life. So I love that book.